what's going on, everybody? The Bronco Knight's back with another video review. And today, we're going to have a look at the Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beast Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Now, we only see him in the trailer that came out in December, but I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing this movie. It's, from what I'm understanding, it's supposed to be pretty insane. So we will see when it comes out in June. As you can see here, we have the nice little box here with the, whatever you call it, to where you can actually interact with it, which I can live with, but, you know, much more clearer image of Bumblebee. Got the nice little Transformers logo right here with the generations on the side. We have a nice pullback image of Bumblebee. Now, Bumblebee, a little bit of info about Bumblebee. He's literally one of Optimus Prime's oldest friends and closest ally. Now, if you've seen of any of the other Transformers movies, excuse me, you will see that him and Prime are literally the fan favorites in the Transformers franchise. Now, if I'm wrong about that, please let me know. But I'm more than positive those are pretty much fan favorites, as are mine. As you can see here, we have the official obligatory product shot in the back of the box where it shows his vehicle and robot. And it also comes with a movable backdrop right here. Now, a little bit of a spoiler. Right down here, it says, if I can get this zoom in, Bumblebee blasts back hordes of Terracons in a heroic final stand. Now, if I'm correct, now this is all speculation, but if I'm right, the final battle is going to take place somewhere near a volcano site. Now, if you watch the trailer, you'll actually see that there's mountains and possibly a volcano erupting, where the Autobots, Maximals, and Terracons are going after one another for a final battle. What will we see? Who knows? But for the packaging, that is about it. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how awesome he really is. Alrighty, so we are back with Studio Series Bumblebee, and he looks really cool looking. The detail on this guy looks really, really good. You can see the back here. Got a nice little molded chest right in here with the headlights. Just an overall very nice figure. We'll set him off to the side. Got a nice little hip sculpt of Bumblebee. Not sure why there's that little dot right there. Maybe it might have been a molding issue. Or not a molding issue, but maybe like a little cut or something like that. I can't be sure. But anyway, it doesn't hinder the figure itself. So let's set him off to the side. And we'll bring in the backdrop. So it shows here that the backdrop takes place near a volcano site. I can't be 100% sure because we have not seen any official scenes from that part yet. But I'm willing to bet you this is going to be from where the final battle takes place between the Autobots, Maximals, and Terracons. And I'm willing to bet that there's going to be a final stand where there's a whole bunch of Terracons coming from like right in this area. Now, I could be wrong, so don't quote me on it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but let's move this just a little bit. Very nice detail. Like you got like the tire treads right here. Looks like he's actually coming around, or he's actually going away, trying to get to somewhere. Who knows? Yeah, like little molten rock, molten lava right here, and you got a flow right back here. But overall, not too bad. Now, like I said before, like I'm not 100% sure what's supposed to happen in this movie, but all I know for sure is that there's going to be a battle between the three factions, and it's going to be at this side right here where a volcano is. So we'll set this off to the side, and we'll bring back in Bumblebee. Let's bring this down just a little bit. Let's adjust it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so articulation, his arm can move out that far, and it can go not necessarily full 360 just because these get in the way. However, if you do, I guess you can't really move that, so it can only go about that far. You got a nice little elbow joint right here to where you can get a little over 90 degrees. So it's not too bad actually for the arms. Head is on a swivel, so you can get a little wiggly waggly. Let's see, nope, cannot do a full 360, so it can turn that far and turn that far. Can look down somewhat and then look up somewhat. Same as over here. The legs can go in and out about that far before stuff gets in the way. I don't believe so. Oh, no, wait, never. No, it's just the way it is. So it can go out that far, can go out back that far before stuff gets hit, and it can go out that far so you can give a good old kick. You get a little bit of turn right here, pivot, I should say. The knee can bend a little, I want to say like right around 90 degrees, so it looks really nice. Got some nice little molded in detail right there. So, and you do have a little of a ankle tiltage there. Oh, nice. So we got some feet rotation to where you can actually turn it. So you can get really good dynamic poses if you want. So for weapons, he comes with this little ion blaster, which it looks really nice. So I kind of wish that there was some way where they can actually put like another part like right underneath here, so it actually would cover this bottom parts like right here. But overall, like it gives like a really good design. It gives like the illustrations actually coming out of his arm. But I can't fault the figure for that. And then it has this little blade right here, which looks really nice. Now, I've noticed some people have said that they like this in the gray, I want to say like silver paint or the gray plastic. And I would honestly like to see that myself, but, it doesn't really render the figure one bit to where it knocks off points, because like it's still like a really nice figure. So all in all, like I'm not disappointed in this figure one bit. Believe it or not, this was a request by one of my good friends, so shout out to you. Let's see. A little bit about Bumblebee. He is one of Prime's oldest allies and one of his oldest friends. If you watched last night, then you'll know that him and Prime end up going up against one another. Spoiler alert. If you have not seen last night, you should definitely check that out. It's a good movie, but not one of the best out there. But that's my opinion. So, there you go. Alrighty, so now time for some comparisons. So right here, we're just going to set B off to the side. We're going to bring in Studio Series Bumblebee movie Soundwave. Let me pull the camera back just a little bit. Here's his fellow partner in crime, Optimus Prime. And I actually like to scale this really well, because in the movie it actually shows that Bumblebee was a lot smaller than what Prime is. back in the first scene where we are introduced to the Autobots and Decepticons fighting in the Bumblebee movie, we see Optimus here and Bumblebee co-talking, I should say, before Prime sent him to Earth to defend the planet just in case the Decepticons were to attack. Now I'm going to bring back Soundwave just because it shows these are all three of the main people that we see, which I think looks pretty cool. And then last but not least, we're going to bring in Studio Series 44, Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Optimus Prime. And it's just same as this one. Like, I like to scale this really well. So, there you go. Alrighty, so I guess the only thing now is left to do transformation. Now, I transformed him and he's pretty much straightforward. So, what you're going to do is, to begin, what you're going to do is you're going to come to the legs. Oh, mistransformed him. So, what you're going to do is you're going to bring these back right here. They normally go like right there. Not sure why I forgot that, but anywho. There you have that. Now, you're going to bring the legs in like so. And then it's going to hinge in. You're going to tilt it like so. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Come around here to the other side. Turn it 90 degrees. Put it in like so. It should lock in. There we go. Okay. And then you want to do these little guys first, which can be a little bit tricky. There we go. And then you're going to push those together like so. Alrighty, so you're going to come up here. You're going to get these arms out of the way. Lift this up, which can be a bit of a pain. There we go. And in doing so, this is actually going to lift this up. So you're going to pull that into position and then pull this up. So next you're going to move these down just a little bit to the side. You're going to pull this forward like so. And it's going to lock into place like right here. So that's how the thing should look like. You're going to push that in like so. So you could, like I said before, it's pretty much straightforward. Then what you're going to do, sometimes that tends to get a little bit mixed up. There's this little tab like right in there that's like right here on the side of the thigh. There's this, that's going to be clipped in by this little tab right here. So you're going to do that, and sometimes it's a little bit tricky. There you go, that gives the best shot. Line it up, clip it in. There you go. Make sure everything's nice and squozen. Okay, and then last what you want to do is you want to bring the arms down like so. You're going to turn it at the upper wrist, at the upper arm portion, about 90 degrees. And you're going to move this by turning it like so. And there's this little peg that's like right there that's going to clip in to this little peg right here. But before we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to push that into place. We're going to do the exact same thing over here. Push that, turn him, and turn that. And then you close up the wheel well. And then it's all about get it into spot. Nope, did I get it? Nope. Okay, there we go. So then you just line it up. And then there you go. And then we have Studio Series Bumblebee in his off-road Camaro mode. Now, I am not going to lie, this looks pretty darn cool in my opinion. Oh, did I not get the panels? Okay, yes, I did. He looks really cool. Now, I want to say that this is a transformation. The transformation occurred sometime in the is going to occur sometime in the middle of the movie, where he gets the headlights, this little mean-looking bumper, as well as these. I forgot what they're called, but it's like more like shields or something. I'm probably wrong, so I'm pretty sure that's what they are. And then there's this little barrier right here that actually blocks out the back of the regular window here on the Camaro. Now it rolls like really well. And in my honest opinion, I actually like this representation of Bumblebee a lot more than what some of these other ones are. Now, do I think this is like the very best? It's personal preference. Like, some people like the Bumblebee movie, Transformers Bumblebee movie, be himself, or like be like 127 or some of these other forms of Bumblebee, but I don't know. There's something about this one I actually like. Now, there does come with weapon storage. With this one, you're going to come to the back here. You're going to peg it on, like right there. Oh, this is the other way around. There's a little notch. Oh, right there. There's a little notch like right here. I don't know if you can see that. Right there, where you're going to peg this on. There we go. So I'm doing so. There's the storage in. Okay. It says up to bottom. Like, not the very best ideal place for storage, but it is what it is. And then you take this little guy, like right here, there's this little peg that's going to connect right into this port right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to plug it right in. And there you go. So there you have that. Alrighty, so now that we have in vehicle mode, let's do some comparison shots. Here we have Optimus Prime. As you can see, and like I said earlier in the video, I like the scale really well. When Optimus and Bumblebee were meeting up on the Golden Gate Bridge, Optimus, as a matter of fact, was taller and a lot bigger than what he is. As you can see. And last but not least, here we have Soundwave. Yeah, I know, right? A Cybertronian and an Earth-based vehicle. Yeah, you gotta love that. So, there you go. Now, do I recommend this figure? I actually do, a lot. Like, if you don't have a Bumblebee, I recommend picking this guy up, though. If you want, like, different accessories, you can go to, like, places like BigBadToyStore.com or even Amazon or even eBay, to where you'll be able to pick up some designs, or should I say, some different upgrades. Now, you can use like almost any single weapon with Bumblebee. However, I kind of like it this way a little bit better. That's just my professional opinion, but it just roughly depends on what your taste is. Now, if you have the Volkswagen Bumblebee one that came out earlier when the Studio Series came to be, it had more of the blade that was painted in silver. Now, like I said, I like the silver one a little. I believe I said it might have been a little bit better, but it just roughly depends. I probably may like customize this one just a little bit just to see how it looks. But other than that, it's a really cool figure. Now, throughout the month of April and May, I'm going to be doing like quite a few videos. And then in June, on the week of, I'm going to be bringing you 3 figures. One will be Leader Class Scourge, Battle Trap, and Terracon Freezer. Now, there's quite a few videos out there. I'm waiting to actually review them when the movie comes closer, or should I say the week of. So I kind of like the anticipation of what we're going to get in the movies. So, but like I said before, like, I think Bumblebee is going to play a big role like what Optimus is. But I believe I explained that in my previous video with Optimus. So if you haven't checked that out, I recommend checking that out because, like I said before, he was one of my favorite characters. But beyond that, my friends, that's about it. So this is the Marco Knight saying thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.